What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and today we have an action-packed episode. You do not want to go anywhere. I'm telling you, we're talking about kids eating free. We're talking about Fort Wilderness Lodge actually losing capacity or limiting their capacity, I should say. We're talking about Disney Skyliner closing. That's right, you heard it. You don't want to miss the dates. And we're also talking about, is there a way you can meet Grogu on a ride? Guys, you do not want to go anywhere. Let's jump into it. Before we do that, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps our channel out. And Mom, what an episode we have today. I don't even know if we have time to talk to each other.
I don't think we do because we've got a lot going on.
That's what I'm saying. So let's just jump right into it. And then if we have some extra time, we'll maybe talk to you. I don't know. Who really knows?
Because we don't.
No, we do not. Can you see the screen?
I see you double. Whew. Two of you. That's kind of strange. Nope. Now I
That's
see
two of
me
you.
double.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Perfect. I'm trying something new, so whenever you try something new, it's always a little different. But as everybody knows, we always start off with ride closures, and we're going to blow right through these.
Well, the first couple, Hall of Presidents, Big Thunder Mountain, Astro Orbiter, Dumbo Indoor Playground. That should
This
be opening
Dumbo,
soon.
yeah, I was going to say, this has to be opening really soon. It's been closed for so long.
Yeah. But, they have to open it when it's really, really, really safe because I think they've replaced some of the netting and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Test track coming down the road.
Nice.
And then, of course, we announced this last time. Both water parks are going to be open at the same time. First time since before COVID.
And they've already said to do this for next year as well, because they're getting
Cool.
because they're getting such an influx of people
I
at the
thought
water parks now.
I thought next year the announcement was just that they could do it the day that they check in.
Well,
Free water park day.
maybe this is something that you can look
Okay.
into. All
Okie
right,
dokie.
moving on.
Okay, now here's some updates, which are kind of cool. So the first one we have is, so you know how you go to Smugglers? You have 6 people that can fly this ship, okay?
Yep.
What does everyone want to do?
Yeah, this was the biggest thing because as an engineer, nobody wants to be an engineer, and the what do you call them? The creators or the animator? What do you call them?
Designers?
No, no,
I don't know where you're going.
Disney has a certain word for them. The
Animators.
Imagineers.
Imagineers.
The
Okay.
Imagineers took that to heart and said, "Hey, how do we make engineers more involved?"
So now this I thought was interesting. It's coming up May 22nd. So that's right around the corner. And this is what they're going to do. So I've got to click on it. Yeah, the crew. Now, I don't know how they're going to do this. If you're with other people, like not your family, you get to choose which area you want to visit, which destination. So the first choice you have is Bespin, which is the iconic Cloud City. You've got the wreckage of the second Death Star that hovers over Endor. And then you have, I can't even pronounce that, Cuscant, the galactic capital full of towering skyscrapers. So
Yeah,
you
and
get to pick
I don't
what? Go
think
ahead.
you get to choose. I think it chooses the three for you, and you have to keep going
It,
on. It's kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy getting lucky
okay,
with
well,
a
I will look
song.
into that because
All right.
I am almost positive I read that it said the crew is able to choose it.
Well,
Once
like
you start up, once you leave Batu, then you get to choose where you're going. Anyway, so now they're giving the engineers the opportunity to interact directly with Grogu. So you're going to be able to communicate with Grogu, and whatever you communicate, that's going to be able to influence your ride, the storyline.
now, let's be honest. It's going to be super lame, and it's probably just going to be a little screen that says "I'm Grogu" or something like that,
Who
and then you
who
push a button.
cares? Who
It's
cares? It's
yeah,
it's
they're
going to open up a chance for people to say, "Hey, we need to go see it," even though they've been on it thousands of times and really don't want to go on it anymore.
yeah.
They're
We need to
trying to
be
get
the end.
more. They're trying to get more people in this ride.
Well, they want more people to choose the engineer, which the ride is super cool if you've never been on it. However, if you're not a pilot, you're missing 90% of the ride because you're facing left
Mhm.
or right. You're not facing center. It's a
Yeah.
poorly designed ride. It should be, everything should be in front of you so you can see the
Yeah,
screen as well,
I
just like
agree.
the pilots.
I agree.
Um,
And just a note to people who are gamers. If you don't know this, you probably already know it. But before you get on the ride, tell the cast member that you want Chewy mode. I know there's a way that you can do it when you're in there and everybody's got to press different things, but you can tell them to go into Chewy mode, and it's a more difficult um, opportunity, chance to get those barrels, coaxial
it's a
things.
more difficult level, but it's
Yes, thank you. I
who
couldn't think of
knows
the
if
word.
they'll still have that when they add the three
Oh,
new.
that's true.
So
That's true. That's true. Okay,
Fort
here's another one.
Wilderness.
Okay, Fort Wilderness. So it used to be that the campsites could hold up to 12. Now they're reducing it and saying it's only going to be able to accommodate 8 people.
It used to be
So
10.
used to be 10. So I don't know how many people this affects. Um,
Well,
I
here's the
know I'm
thing. The
okay.
campsite is so expensive to begin with,
It is.
and you're
It
living
is.
off your own tents or RVs. It is actually ridiculous how
Mhm.
much they go. And now they're actually limiting you to how many people can
Mhm.
camp in there. So maybe people were taking advantage of it
Oh,
just
that could be.
because,
That could be.
because I think the
I mean,
last time I looked just for a site was $150, and you had to bring in your own
hmm.
tent, your own supplies, your own, like what is the benefit of being there just to use their
Well, there's a lot of things that go
transportation?
on there. They've got the horse ranch and they've got s'mores. You've got
Oh,
all,
s'mores. Okay.
that. Yeah.
S'mores is a restaurant, not like your campfire, by
No,
the way.
no, s'mores. You around the fire, you get free.
You,
So you get to make your free s'more.
oh, no, stop it.
Yes,
No,
I'm
stop it.
serious. Okay.
Skyliner closing. This is what we were talking
Okay.
about at the opening.
Okay. They've been saying initially, they've been saying for the past month or so that the Skyliner is supposed to be closing this year. Now the announcement came out. It's going to be down for almost a week, the end of January, basically for maintenance. So if you are planning a trip, try to avoid that if you were going to stay at a Skyliner resort.
And here's the thing, they do this every single year. They skipped 2025.
Hmm.
Don't know why, but they do. They normally do maintenance and they shut it down for this amount of time. Do not worry. They will. What they're saying is they're backing it up with so many more buses, so
Yes.
all the transportation will not get backed up. Just the roads will be, I guess. And is that
Yeah.
Bonnet Creek in the back? Oh no, that's Riviera, right?
Yeah, that's
Am
Riviera. If it were Bonnet Creek, we could hop
I-
right on.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's more
Okay.
information of the PI Pass Holder Day.
Oh, absolutely. So now what they're offering for pass holders is 40% discount at the following restaurants. So I'm not going to sit here and read them all. You can
Yeah, if you
kind of
need
come
to,
back
just
to it and
pause
read
it.
it.
Yeah,
Just pause the video. However, what I think is kind of interesting, look at when it's available, Mondays through Thursdays.
yeah, that's wild. This
So
is Mondays
yeah.
through Thursdays, man.
And a couple of the
Once,
restaurants are dinner only. So you really have to be careful. Don't think that you can just go for any meal. Sometimes you have to be specific.
man, once again. Now, is this including alcoholic beverages or just
Does
food?
not include alcohol or tips or gratuities. And if you notice, there are different restaurants during different time frames. So May 14th to June 30th, you have the top right, and then in the whole month of July, you've got the bottom left.
Got you. I was gonna say because Tiffin's is one of our favorite restaurants at Animal Kingdom,
Yes.
but
Yes. Yep.
all right.
Yepper. They are opening the Pass Holder Lounge back at the Marrakesh Lounge in Morocco, and that's from May 14th to July 13th, open from 11 to 7. You get
Excellent.
complimentary snacks, you get charging stations, you get a little button. There's some specific um, individual pass photo ops, which last year it was Genie. So I
Last
wonder
year was
what it
Genie the whole
was going to
time. Yeah.
be. I didn't put on here the magnet. I forgot that there's supposed to be a special magnet again.
Yep, and they
And
actually
then,
did release that video, Mom. They
oh,
finally released the
I
video.
didn't see
So,
that for
yep.
the magnet.
For that suitcase, it was dropping down a bunch of things.
Oh, but it's now a video instead of just a stagnant picture.
Correct. Yep.
Oh, I didn't see that. And then you also get a 20% discount at the Disney Store online, which is kind of a bummer because 40% off on food when you're at the park. So
Yeah.
20% in store, I guess it's a good deal. All right. Now you showed us this last week, and I went on it and was fooling around with it, and it really gives you so much information.
Oh yeah.
So if you go to the next slide, Okay, that was 4 individual slides. I just wanted to point out to people, the first information, this is from the 22nd. So this is from 2 days ago. It'll give you what time the parks are open to at the very top. It'll list the rides of the park that you are at, and they're minute by minute. So these will update.
Yep.
What you see in blue, what I circled in blue, is that will tell you, it'll give a thumbs up if it
If
means,
it's a low
you
wait
know,
time.
yeah, just go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. It also is giving you if there are any lightning lanes available. So if you've purchased the lightning lane, jump on it. It'll tell you what the newest or earliest one is. The red stop sign is don't go, because that's the highest time that it's been, and it's the little arrow that's squiggling up tells you that it's getting worse. So stay away from it. Then I thought this was interesting. At the bottom in yellow, it says lightning lane refill. So
That is
they
cool.
so they have done, the past 30 days, they evaluate. I mean, every day they're reevaluating, and it tells you approximately when more lightning lanes are being refilled
For the
into your app.
That's for Navi Journey.
That's specifically for Navi
Yeah,
Journey.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So
But
it's definitely a great tool, to
I
see if the
really
parks
like
are
that. Yep.
busy or whatnot. And obviously on the 22nd, besides Navi Journey, which for some reason Navi Journey
Oh,
was
why?
75 minutes, which doesn't even
Why?
make any sense.
Yeah. Do not wait for that.
But then it's weird because you look at Avatar Flight of Passage for 95 and there's nothing there. So maybe
Right.
that's maybe that's average for them. So there's not a
Yeah.
good or a bad.
It'll also have like a yield sign if the
Yeah,
ride is down.
nice.
So I think this
Oops.
that was actually a more up-to-date thing than what the Disney app is.
Yep.
So,
No, I like it.
yeah.
They do a really good job with that.
Okay, so check it out.
Single day tickets, price ranges
Okay.
for 2026.
Okay, January through October. So the top part is for this current year, and then the bottom part is for next year. So I color coded it. So in Animal Kingdom, the highest ticket price right now is $169. Next year, it's going to bump up $10. At Epcot, it's going to bump up $15. Hollywood Studios, it's going to bump up, I can't see the yellow, I think $15 as well. And then Magic Kingdom is only going to bump up $10. So those are the single day tickets. And then starting December or November is when you're probably going to see some increases next year, because that's when their fiscal year starts. So you're going to see for the annual passes, you're going to see a jump, I believe.
It's so when is enough enough?
Well,
Like how it's so they are trying
pretty
to
soon.
find the price point where
Yep.
their
Where people
attendance
stop going.
declines. That's
Yep.
what they're
Yep.
trying to do. And
And
then
every
by
year
that
it goes
time
up
it's
$10.
and by that time it's going to be too late where people are just like, you know what, it is what it is. We got through a whole year without going to Disney. We can get through
Yep.
another couple years.
Yep.
It's ridiculous how high. $200 for one day. For
For
one
one
day,
day.
not even a park hopper. This is
Nope.
just for a single day ticket.
Correct.
And then for a family of 4 or family of 6, forget it. No way.
Yep. Yep. So, and here it is. Kids eat free. Okay. So there's two
Do you
different.
hear my dog in the background?
I do. I
He's
do.
he's going
You
nuts.
know,
Sorry
he
about
he
this, everybody.
he barked last week, so he's got to make his
He,
presence known.
oh man.
Anyway, the Disney dining plan, there's two different plans you can get. One's the quick service, one's the Disney dining plan. The quick service is basically your snacks service, and the Disney dining plan includes one table service, which could include your character meal.
Yep.
Okay. So current prices, you can see right there. Kids range anywhere from $25 to $32, depending upon the quick service versus Disney dining. However, starting in 2026, if you are staying at a Disney Resort hotel and you purchase a Disney dining plan, any child that you have listed in your room between the ages of 3 and 9 will get the dining plan that you have free.
Now,
And
are
this
we?
is huge.
Is this confirmed? Because I thought it was 3 and under were free.
3 and under were free anyway.
Well, why does
Like
it
right
say kids?
right now, 2 and under, 2 and under. If you're 3, because that's
so
when you go ahead.
what? So I'm confused on the current prices then.
Current prices like now. Okay, like right now, if you were to do the dining plan, that's
Oh,
what
the
it would
one
cost
side
you.
and then the other side. I see. Okay.
There are
Okay.
two
Yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
plans.
I
One's
got
the
you. I
quick
got you.
service, one's the full service.
I got you. So
Okay.
that's it's a great
It's a
deal.
s-
So
it's a great deal. I mean, originally the plan came out. I read that the plan came out that it wasn't good unless you bought a non-discounted package. So
oh
we all know that the non-discounted package can be exorbitant. Well, now it doesn't matter. In 2026, you can get your discounted packages, and this is still going to be available free. Packages are limited. Now, who knows what limited means?
yeah. So I mean, if you look at it, you have a couple parents and they have two
Hmm.
kids.
Hmm.
$200 gets you food. And are these daily? Those are daily dining
Those are
plans.
daily. Those are daily. Those are daily. Think about it. If you go to one character meal, you're talking $70.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so anyway, so you got to look at it. You really have to do your homework in terms of whether it's going to be a good plan for you. We've looked at it a couple times, not because we were staying at a hotel, but just for, just for giggles. And it never really worked out. It never worked in favor of, gee, that's a really good deal. Let's go.
Well, the thing is, the great thing about Disney is, and this is the only thing that I'll say positive about Disney, um,
Sure.
is they allow you to not only bring the strollers in, but you bring your lunch
Yes.
in, your snacks in, your
Hmm.
drinks in as well. Not alcoholic
Hmm.
drinks, obviously, but just
Right.
so if you want to save money, that is the best way to
Hmm.
save money of
Hmm.
bringing in lunch, bringing in snacks, bringing in water. So the kids, so you don't go buying $500 of drinks
Hmm.
or food during the day. You
Right.
can just have a little PB&J sandwich, get you through, and then go off campus somewhere to have some food. So that, I do like that about Disney.
Yep. Yep.
So you don't
Alrighty.
necessarily need this.
Exactly.
Whoa,
So what?
that's it.
That's it.
Uh, I can't believe we got through all that.
Well, we made it short and concise.
I love that. Love
So,
that. All right, what's your
so
joke, Mom?
anyhow, what's my joke? Do you know what? This isn't the joke. First of all, it's just a question. What does Ariel call her comb or call the fork? Do you remember what she calls the
Um,
fork?
no, I forget.
Her dingle hopper.
Uh huh.
Okay, so she lost it one day. Do you know where she found it?
In her hair.
In the Lost and Flounder.
That's horrible. That's that's horrible.
Okay, so what's your fact?
Fact of the day is one of the most updated facts that Disneyland, starting in 2026, will no longer have any Run Disney events. They are
I know why.
closing.
I know why. I know
They are
why.
closing them down until
Yep.
the foreseen future or unforeseen future because of construction impact. They
Yeah.
are changing everything around. So
They have
um,
major construction going on.
the last race is going to be held January 29th through February 1st. And then that's it. No more until they figure it back up. But great news for you in California. If you still want to do those races, Disney will always accept your money and you can do virtual races.
Virtual
So,
races.
which
Yep.
is always the fantastic where you just run out on your regular run and you pay for it.
Or
Perfect.
you just pay for it and don't run and say, look what I got.
It- Disney is always thinking ahead.
Uh, they don't even make you verify that you did it.
No,
But
oh,
yeah, at least StepBet verifies it.
right, right. But
But
all right.
anywho,
Well, hey guys, if you enjoy our show, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please make sure comment below if you think any of the information that we just said to you, or if you are going on the going to the parks during any of the closures. I want to know how they are, or VIP pass holder days. That's
yes,
exciting. I can't wait for
yes.
those to come up. Even though I
Me
think our
for
passes expire, so who knows if we're going to renew them.
Mine are, so I could go. I'll go without you.
There you go. Take pictures.
Yeah, yeah, they last longer anyway. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a happy, safe, healthy weekend. Have a great week, and we will see you next week. I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and this is the Mom and Son Show.